What if Goku went to UA, part 4. And before I do get into it, please put all your what if ideas down in the comment section below and like your favorite what if ideas that are already down there, as the top 5 most liked what if ideas are going to be put up for voting, and the winner of that will end up being the what if that comes out on Saturday. So please give me your suggestions down in the comment section below. Now, to get into it, after both Izuku and Goku get out of Recovery Girl's office, they go straight back to Class 1A. Everyone's relieved that they are fine, as both Uraraka and Kendo, who last time got into Class 1A, they both came up to them and said, "Oh my gosh, we're so happy that we're okay." And in the corner of both Izuku and Goku's eyes, they could see Vegeta standing there looking pretty mad, basically. Now, one of you guys did say make Momo be with Vegeta, as that's basically what Vegeta is, as he dated Bulma, which I think he needed a place to stay, so he started dating her, and like that. I can't really remember, as my memory is kind of fuzzy. But back this, they all take their seats as Aizawa gets out of his sleeping bag. He says that they're going to choose a class president. Everyone ends up voting to see that Izuku and Goku got the same amount of votes. Now, I'd say there would be around 23 people in the class, I think, or around 22, which would mean that Vegeta ended up voting for one of them. If there was 22, if there's 23, that'd mean Vegeta would vote for somebody else. Which each Goku, Izuku, and Vegeta ended up voting for their respective partner, sort of say, Izuku with Uraraka, Goku with Kendo, and Vegeta with Momo. Now, after this, Aizawa tells everyone to take a seat. He says that the bell's about to ring and just to wait there and don't wake him up. The bell ends up ringing as they all go to lunch. Once they sit down, they see that both Goku, Vegeta, and Izuku all have massive trays of food. So they're like, "Why are you guys eating that much?" As Izuku just says, "Oh, we're Saiyans. Our metabolism is a lot faster, so we have to eat a lot more to get our energy restored." Since both Goku and Izuku just got back from fighting each other, they were obviously needing more food than Vegeta would. And if you guys know how, I believe in the 22nd, or one of the Tenkai Budokai martial arts tournaments, they were eating a ton right before it or right after one of the matches. That's pretty much what I remember from GT, I think. Something like that. I can't remember. My memory's kind of fuzzy. But when they're about halfway through, an alarm goes off saying, "Warning, warning. Threat level 3 security breach. Threat level 3 security breach. Please evacuate the premises immediately." As everyone stands up besides Izuku, Goku, and Vegeta and start running to the exits. They're kind of mad as their food is being tossed around, which makes Izuku stand up and yell, "Why the hell is everybody running away? You just knocked down my food. This is pissing me off." Which both Goku, Vegeta, and everybody else in the crowd could see that Izuku's eyes turned teal and his hair turned yellow for a split second before turning to normal as he sits down eating his spilled food. Spilled rice, if you guys want me to be specific. Now, they all kind of think, "Oh, well, if this guy's..." they've all seen, as footage was released of them beating Raditz, Vegeta, and Nappa, as they all know how strong he is, so they don't really care, as they don't they just remember that he's in UA and he can protect them. So they go and sit down. Now, I'd say around a day later, they all walk into class for Aizawa to pull out their hero costumes and say, put these on and go outside. Sorry about that, but he said put these on and go outside. So they go outside and see a bus. They all go in, much to Ida's displeasure, as he wanted everyone to line in single file so they can line up on the bus orderly. But once he walked in, he noticed that it was an open bus with seats on the seats basically like on the windows, so like they're facing towards the opposite direction, which Ito just like was like, oh, I have failed once again. As Kirishima just pats his back and he's like, it's okay, Ida. We all make mistakes. As they all sit down, as Sue mentions, wait, Izuku, what's your quirk? Because both Vegeta and Goku have a similar one to you. As Izuku's just like, oh, we're all quirkless. We're not even from Earth. We're aliens called Saiyans. That's when Bakugo's like, huh, you're not even from this Earth, monkey. I can't believe I've been going to school with a stupid alien for all this time. As Deku just punches his head, kind of like how Kendo would knock out Monoma? I don't know his name, but he just hits his head, knocking him out, as everyone just like thanks him, like, oh, thanks Izuku. As he goes and sits down. Once they arrive at the USJ, both Goku, Izuku, and Vegeta sense a very, very small, like a small key compared to them. They sense a small key, but a very evil one. As they both look at each other and nod before yelling at Aizawa to make sure everybody gets out of the USJ. Izuku and Goku turn around and yell, Aizawa, get everybody out of the USJ now! Aizawa doesn't have any time to question it as they start pushing people out, as Vegeta just stands watch, looking to see if anything arrives. 13 obviously tries to stay in and ends up just getting Izuku to let him, I don't know the gender, it's weird, but they let them stay inside the USJ. And almost immediately after the last person steps out of the door, which just happens to be Kendo, which has no relevance to the story, Shigaraki steps out of the portal with thousands of villains. Both Goku, Vegeta, and Izuku are kind of shocked by this, but they don't really care. They know they're strong enough to beat some low-level people that are barely at a power level of 5. So, Shigaraki yells, wait, where's all the students, and where's All Might? What are you three doing here? He points at the 3 people, both Izuku and Goku wearing their orange gis, while Vegeta went with the Saiyan armor that Momo just happened to make for him, which is kind of like how Bulma made armor for Vegeta in the normal timeline. Both Goku, Izuku, and Vegeta all rush down and start to beat the villains. That's when Shigaraki starts scratching his neck and he's like, you all are cheaters! Nomu, kill those brats! As a giant Nomu, which you can see on the screen, comes out of a portal that Kirigiri opened up, as a loud screech is heard around the USJ, even outside of it, as all of the class just look back in shock like, is there villains in there? If it wasn't for Izuku, Goku, and Vegeta, we could have died. Just like they're all shaking It's like some just passing out from the sheer shock that on the other side of a wall, thousands of villains are just inside this massive building. The Nomu rushes Izuku first, which Izuku easily punches the Nomu right through its stomach, sending it into a wall, which shocks Shigaraki and Kirogiri, as they're like, "What? This Nomu was made to defeat All Might. How could a measly child beat him? You cheater!" As the Nomu gets up, barely being able to regenerate the huge hole in its chest. In the later chapters of the manga, kind of spoiler here, it's revealed that as long as the head of the Nomu is intact, the whole body can regenerate. So, I think it is. I heard that off of some YouTube sketch. I'm not even sure. But it charges right back at Izuku, but this time jumping right over Izuku and going for Goku. Goku, of course, does the exact same thing as Izuku did, and for a final time, the Nomu charges at Vegeta. Vegeta does the same, but infuses ki into it, as the hole just stops regenerating. It can't regenerate anymore, as Vegeta just says, "Looks like we found its regeneration weakness. It can't regenerate with ki. And it can't regenerate when there's ki involved." It's sad. This measly thing only has a power level of 50. Or, yeah, 50. While All Might has a power level of around 57, which would explain why he was able to beat it when he went plus Ultra. His normal power level would be around 50, matching the Nomu. Now, after Vegeta does this, the Nomu just can't regenerate, as it goes and hides behind Shigaraki and ends up dying of blood loss. It's when Shigaraki's like, "You cheaters!" which I've said for the third time now, as they start to leave until a massive hole forms in the ceiling of the USJ, as Frieza flows down without his 7 minions, I think it is, or something like that. He has 7, the G4s, I can't remember their name. I just wish I could, probably not though. But Vegeta steps down and it's like, "The last 3 monkeys alive come here to exterminate your race." As Vegeta yells, "Frieza! What are you doing here?" As both Goku and Izuku look at Vegeta, and he's like, "Wait, who's Frieza?" Vegeta's like, "You idiots! Frieza's the guy who murdered our whole race. He killed all the Saiyans. Now we're the last 3 left." As both Izuku and Goku are kind of shocked by this, and they're like, "What? How? He defeated the whole... No, this can't be." As Frieza launches at them, sensing their ki and going instantly into his final form, attacking them. As Vegeta puts his hand out to stop Goku and Izuku from charging, and charges at him himself, says, I'll make you pay, Frieza, for killing my father and my race." As Vegeta goes for a punch, which Vegeta just slaps his hand aside with a ball of ki in his hand, and he's like, "Die, monkey." As he just lets a huge explosion, or lets the sort of massive ki ball hit Vegeta, basically sending him launching back with a hole in his stomach, as Goku and Izuku are like, "Vegeta!" As they look at Frieza, as they both rush at him, both punching, or trying to punch him, only for both of their punches to get blocked, as Frieza says, "You stupid monkeys. You think you can beat me? I'd like to see you try. And that's where I'm going to leave it off, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy What If Goku Went to UA Part 4. And remember to like and put your own What If suggestion down in the comment section below. See ya, guys. Bye.